Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot117 bringing you another Company for Us to Replay, brought to you by, let's see, who was this again? It was some guy. Oh yeah, remember, Ragnar Lorthback. I was messing with you. Anyway, he sent me this 4v4 on Port of Hamburg. Let's double check everyone's rank really quick. Alright, moderate player. James Bond, let's see, Payne, Ragnar, and Nakis? Sure, Nakis. And then we have Andromeda, Frenzied Wolf, Little Graffy, and Lin Peng. Jesus Christ. Alright, this should be... I mean, if you wanted to go from a really intense 1v1 to a clusterfuck 4v4, you've come to the right place. I also want to thank my Patreon supporters really quick, like Leo, Tim, Chris, and Panzerburger for supporting me there. And if you want to support me, you can on Patreon. But you can just simply like and subscribe, and that will help me just as much. What the fuck is with my... Oh, there we go. It was like my mouse was like, let's go as close as possible. I'm like, no. So anyway, let's see doctrine-wise what they pick. And actually, let's see what their strategy is. Because actually, that's really intriguing right now. Because right now, as we can see, there's a lot of guys going right. And usually it's a split between 2v2. You have a lot of guys, typically 2 guys go for the left point, which is what these guys did. And then usually 2 to the right. But it's actually flipped. Let's see, the enemy is made out of 2 OKW, 2... they are 2 OKW, 2 Vermont. Well, it's 2 American, 1 Soviet, and then the British. So, we'll see how that goes. Now, again, switching it to the Axis side... That could be an issue if all the allies are triple teaming this location, because they could be overrun and not only lose the fuel, but also lose a good chunk of territory. Though it seems as if that this push was meant to just hold this area and then like a staging point to continue on. They have an MG here, so that's going to be very hard to push. Why do you have... Alright, you have a scout car. Good luck with that. Looks like the Axis also took over this area, so it should be pretty easy. Like, again, if you have both command fuel points... And also, you can just grab an extra star, grab, 2 of those command points, and boom, bada bing, you win the game. CA Payne when Elite Troops Doctrine. Please don't fuck this up. It's a good doctrine, unless you use Tiger Ace, and then it can really screw you. Drains you dry. Special Operations, pretty good. Recon and Panther for support, especially 4v4s. Mechanized Assault, again, have a nice heavy tank, very nice. And, sure, the Stug, whatever. Link Peng Lin-Lease, good MG. I love the Dushka, and also the Allied Supply Drop, great for helping. Plus the M4C Sherman is really great, and nothing yet. So let's see here. On the right-hand side, we have this Nakis guy. Looks like James Bond is also supporting right, and like mid, which is fine. I think he should move up here and try to close off this territory if he wants to be really effective. Couple American forces, actually a lot of American forces pushing. Oh, nice staging point. Grab the building. That's really good. Again, grab the building, use all the windows, and pretty much hold back a lot of Axis forces. Because again, these guys, it's like no cover here, so you'll be picked off by American riflemen really easily, as shown here. A Kubel can get some nice hits in, but once it's concentrated, it might be, actually will turn very bad. So we have mortar team. That's what CA Payne's trying to do. What is Ragnar, what are you doing? So you just have frontline infantry, got yourself a Stern Pioneer, heal your Kubel. You really need to probably take out this guy because he's going to just keep, hurting forces in this area, so they're going to have issues supporting. Also, why would you put both mortars together so close? One mortar and you lose like all your guys. It's like, seriously, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in one pocket. Yeah, you're screwed if he gets hit directly. Though, looks like Nike is doing a pretty good job, again, pushing up with Assault Grens. This map can be very close quarters, so that's why I see Assault Grens being okay, especially in this environment. It's kind of like you can hide troops around here, around corners, and kind of sneak up on enemies. And also, good idea, attack the fighting position before it sets up its MG, so good idea. Yeah, so this guy's being totally wrecked. I'm assuming... Lieutenant, okay, so yeah, so he's buffing up his anti-infantry to bust through, so we'll see how well that works. This area... pretty bad if the Allies control all of these points. That's really bad. Because even though they're not necessarily getting the fuel, look how much fuel they're getting. They're getting equivalent to losing that fuel position. And if the Allies get this, oh boy. Oh boy. The Axis are going to be in a desperate position. Because again, that's a lot of resources funneling the allies very quickly to get early armor, and that's something you do not want. Infantry company for Frenzied Wolf. Okay, long-range artillery, good idea. Anything else? No, not really. Alright. A lot of assault grens, so I'm assuming this guy's just constantly going on the offensive, using this heavy cover. Can be very close quarters, so I mean, like, if he can keep pressing, good luck. I mean, he's trying to, I guess, help his allies that are, you know, losing this area. I mean, if he's not going to be fighting all that much, I guess he'll help. You know what's funny? This guy has his forces here. Dude, move up and counterattack this thing. It's not that difficult. Alright, you can tell they set up these tank traps. Again, heavy cover, help support there. We have American forces rushing in. That was a terrible mistake because, again, A, you're next to a medical thing, and B, you're pushing into enemy territory on a 4v4. You're not going to win. Just hold, wait for your armor, and then push up. That's what you need to do. So you have Verkenwerfer over here. Nothing really all that unique. Stern Pioneer's okay. Get close, heavy cover. Actually, let me double check this building. It actually may be better to fight on this side because you won't have as many windows. I mean, that one seems like I love how that's a window, but it's blocked off by a wall. Great design. No idea why that's a thing. Scout car trying to push up, kill the mortar teams. Again, American mortars can be a bitch, but they're close range, so that allows for enemy combatants to fight them easier because it's not that far to get to them. Unfortunately, the rifleman coming in, and yeah, the last thing you... Oh, I was going to say, the last thing you want is a light armored car sneaking in as well. Speak of the devil, British armored car coming in to wreck. Nice job. There goes the scout car, and the armored car is like, heh, this is going to be fun. Now, with this thing, actually, the allies do have that light armor advantage right now, so that's very bad. If they have the Verkenwerfer, which should hold this thing back, but if they can't hold, like, a good offensive... Oh, shoot. Wow, nice shot, Verkenwerfer. Fall back. The British infantry will burn you and kill you very quickly. Kubo, I assume? Alright, you're saying you're Kubo to capture that territory? Alright. But yeah, you need to hold this point because, ooh, they're pushing up. Assault Grens try to take out these positions. Love, again, MG here try to hold back this guy, but Nakas is just like, yeah, I'm just going to walk around and just own the rest of them. I wonder if he can throw... Oh, he did. He probably did throw his grenades, which is why it's already damaged. Wow, running around and taking out the AT gun. Or not the AT gun. Oh, the mortars! Oh, very nice. Actually, he's like a second away. Oh, yeah, there's no way he's going to survive. Should have waited before pushing up and then threw all of his grenades, which would have killed this stuff. But that was a nice little counter. That being said, looks like this guy, Frenzied Wolf, is preparing a counterattack. And do you have AT? You do. Plus bunkers. So you're making sure that they can't get you on this side, which is good. I like the bunker location. Wait, if you build a bunker... I was trying to see... Let's see. Is there anything... Oh, yeah, the forward position's here. I think that's a little bit too right. If you're... James Bond, if you're, like, middle, you should probably have put it, like, right over here. So that way you can fight over here or over here. The fact it's so over to the right may make it so far away that when your infantry retreat at this location, it may just go straight to your base because it's closer. So, something to worry about. Also something to worry about is the fact that the Allies are now outpacing you guys in resources. And they have bombers! Oh, this is just a lovely day. And we have both American players went priest. Good and bad. Good because they have a lot of artillery. Bad because they have the exact same doctrine, and as long as they can counter that doctrine, which is long-range artillery combat, or long-range infantry combat, they're fine. And from what I can see here, they don't have any in-placed artillery, so that's the ultimate thing that doctrine counters, so they should be fine. That being said, they need to actually get a backbone and actually push up, actually capture this territory, and try to push back the Allies if possible. Because they are being wrecked. Rickety. Oh, wow. First off, nice penal troop. Use the flamethrower to burn everything. Great for killing infantry that are coming up the road. Look at that. That is beautiful. AT gun, I guess it'll do a little bit of damage, but not that much. I guess something consistent to keep firing, sure. Oh, nice. I think you used the flamethrower, which sort of hurt him. But you send a Luke's in. Oh, no, the armored car. Run! Run! The armored car! Oh, nice rear shot. Oh, again. if you show this thing's rear, it will do damage, but the armored car has a distinct advantage because it's like it hunts light tanks, unfortunately, and it can be very hard to kill. A lot of dead Germans over here, so that attack kind of failed. They didn't. I guess they managed to push through. I take it back. They are. Well, there goes the Kubel. Man, that armored car is like, man, I'm getting a lot of experience today. It's been great. Alright, so what's your counterattack? So you have a support gun coming in, STG-44 equipped, Volk squad's okay. This guy has no army, but he's grabbing support armor, and you have no fuel, so that's probably not going to help you. Probably stormtroopers. Get enough of those with STG-44 equipped, or G-43 and Panzerschreck equipped. My god, is that a good infantry combo. So we have a push coming in. Some Soviet forces right over here. MG guarding this fuel position. And the T-70, along with an armored car, pushing up. Half-track trying to help, but... wow, that T-70 did nothing. Yeah, this thing is mainly an anti-infantry unit. It's not really anti-tank, like the... or like this armored car, or the... What's the other thing I'm thinking of? The Stuart. Yeah, the Stuart. Which is kind of, I don't know, in my opinion, designed to, like, help support against, like, medium armored forces. Oh, come on, scout car. You can do it. You did turn your AT gun. Shame. Shame. Alright, let's see. Luke's fighting a T-70. This thing, yeah, on the front armor, this thing's probably not going to win. But if this thing can get behind and get some rear shots, it could probably win. So, yeah, this is a great idea. Charge this way. That's a brilliant idea. The Raketenwerfer. I love the assault grunts being like, let's charge the tank. We can win. When in actuality, it's not. It's just like confuse the hell out of this tank and allow the Raketenwerfer to just be like, all right, we're just gonna keep sniping it. Because while this thing is like trying to hit this big blob, which it is a blob. There's 5 units. It's almost a spam. But it's not shooting the Raketenwerfer. T-70 and stuff like that can't kill a Raketenwerfer because of its not. It doesn't have a lot of defenses very quickly, so you have to watch out. And that was a good tactic. I don't know if that was on purpose or coordinated, but that was good. Let's see. James Bond also getting a Puma that should help counter the armored car as long as you keep it in, range-wise a little farther back. Nice job, by the way, Ragnar. Again, taking over the. I guess, like, the southern cap, so you can grab some resources. It's helping to turn the tide more in your favor. Not entirely in your favor, but more in your favor. There goes the armored car. Raketenwerfer's like, wow, 2. Man, this is going great. I mean, also probably the... No, half-track didn't get it. Never mind. Whatever. SCG-44 is just wrecking house. Hey, dude, maybe kill the units, then cap it. That way you don't, lose a squad trying to get that thing out of there. Because an AT gun is so slow and bulky, you're not going to get that thing out real quick. Though we have a problem, and that would be the Sherman that the Allies were able to use all those resources for to quickly get. Okay, not quickly, but faster. They were able to rapidly deploy it sooner than expected because of the resources. Dude, you're under fire. Stop making it and run. You see him making that. Are you really going to walk right through that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's walking right into it. That being said, AT gun. Assault grens coming in. Holy god, this is terrifying. Yeah, I don't like assault grens because I don't feel they're as good as shock troops or commandos or really a lot of other guys. But they're still pretty powerful close range and could be doing a thing. That being said, the mines and everything are causing an issue because the mortars and Sherman fire, explosive shots are just exploding the mines, making all the mines explode, killing the men. So yeah, a lot of Germans died here from their own mines, which is why I don't mind putting this minesweeper in enemy territory or at choke points where I'm not going to be fighting over. I'm not going to fight over a mine. That's that's like a top rule. Do not fight over a mine. Because you have a high chance of that mine exploding, and that's exactly what happened. That guy is trying to escape, but he just can't. He just have the energy. Nice job with the half track though. With the AT gun, stuff like that, should be able to. Okay, yeah, move the AT gun up right to the front. That's a great idea. Dude, they have bazookas. Don't move up the half track any closer to the front. Come on. At least you're focusing fire on the captain. Yeah, Captain, focus fire the Puma, not the thing that's killing all the infantry. That's a great idea. So it looks like the Axis are starting to gain some more ground, I assume. But, well, they're gaining more ground on one side, but they're losing on the other. This guy's prepping an assault. I mean, he lost. It looks like his half track, but he's prepping with bazookas and LMGs and everything to counter. The only thing I would say he doesn't have is... Oh, there we go. I was going to say some type of armored unit. With that, this guy will probably be overrun. He has a double bunker, so that might help. If the bazookas focus fire, though, that thing is screwed. The MG, though, could help suppress that blob before it comes in. So right now, I would probably say he needs to move his assault. Oh, he is. Move it down to help counter this. Alright, so they are being suppressed fast enough to where they can't get in range. That's good. Because I've seen blobs literally run up and just bazooka the bunker. And it's like, really? Alright. Well, I guess that's fair. AT gun from the... Oh, no, Su-76 from the flank. Very nice. I've seen a lot of times where people will put, like, AT guns and stuff here. And that's pretty smart. Again, you don't expect it firing through. We usually do a Pac-43, but they usually put, like, small mobile stuff like the Su-76 or Su-85. Also, it helps with recon. So we have an allied push over here. Axis pretty much getting annihilated. We have a couple light forces coming in. We'll see how well they do. There's a lot of dead mortars. Jesus Christ, man. Whoever had the... Wait. Who had 4 mortars over here? Holy God. It's not... Who is this guy? James? No. Payne. Was that you? Oh my God. Payne just got mortars. Oh, Jesus Christ. Payne, you're causing me a lot of pain. Oh, boy. Well, the MG's helping, so that's good. And we have a 2-star loot, so that should help against the infantry. Just stay away from this. Well, the good news is not supported, so they can just literally run by it. Yeah, for people who are like, let's put an AT gun on the front line. That can hold back tanks. Yeah, when supported by infantry as well. When not, you're screwed. Oh, this guy's saving up for that air supremacy strike. And if he hits it correctly, like if he does in this area, that could really screw... Oh, don't tell me you're putting your... Yeah, you're putting your truck there. One bombing strike here, and there goes James Bond's, like, entire force. Also, looks like that bunker died. Or, no! I'm sorry, the MG died, but no, he just moved it to a different position. That's smart. If they're mortaring that, get the hell out of it and reposition. And heavy cover, not bad. Now, it's great, but not bad. So a big push coming in for Kenwerfer on standby, though the Jackson was able to snipe the bunker, do exactly what it needed to do. Okay, dude, if you successfully taken the bunker, what was your goal? Like, if you took out the bunker and you moved all those troops up, you could have just done that with the Jackson in one unit, not all your units. Because now you're just giving the enemy, like, an idea of, like, oh, yeah, this is everything we have. That's I mean, like, give the enemy the least amount of detail as possible if you're going to assault them. Like, seriously. Because now they know, like, okay, there's at least 5, maybe 6 infantry units on standby, just waiting to assault. Alright, let's see. Mid. Okay, infantry just grabbing that point. We still have that pack on here. Once again, no support. God damn it. 151 just showed up.
I mean, I have to interrupt as many of these as possible. It's a quota system now. But,
okay,
really? Really? Holy God.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is why you don't tell the enemy where you are. Because now again, with that assault, they knew there's all this shit here. So now all these assault grunts and a half-track are coming in from behind.
Wait. I gotta watch this. Okay, I'm so happy.
Oh my God, this is...
Oh, wow.
This is okay, seriously, this is a great flank. Like, MG here suppressing this shit. Everything coming in, half-track annihilating them. Where are they gonna run? They gonna retreat? Retreat through this, bitch.
I like they're all fired.
What the hell? Oh. Oh. 2 armies suppressed next to each other. This is just... What the fuck? Kenwerfer coming in, helping take out the Jackson. Should allow the Panzer IV... Never mind.
That flak half-track should still...
half-track using its smoke. Oh, wow. Nice for Ken. Nice AT shot. And,
killing that thing. He should have killed that one first. He knew it was there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're focusing on everything else but this, which was a
that's weird.
big no-no.
I guess it can't hit the Panzer IV, so they're just like, well, I'll take one, you take the other.
Oh, look, the British guy's like, I'll help, and the headquarters is here, so there's no way.
Remember that thing called suppression? I'd like to reintroduce it painfully. Oh, there goes.
Come on, one more grenade. No, you already threw your grenades. Oh, well.
It's still dead. Let's be honest now. Oh.
Did the Verken work? No.
No.
Did...
No, it wasn't.
Dude, retreat this thing. It's
Retreat,
2-star.
It's 2-star. It's so good. It's
Dude, no.
2.5 star.
I like the M4C Sherman. I guess we have to help this guy now. Your Frenzy Wolf, pretty small army now. Compared to what we once had.
Compared to what it once was, it is such a
hey, a little giraffe. You can get artillery. Ling Peng. I mean, all right, you can get some more men.
Because if I stay too long, then
holy God!
Hey, someone else is manpower hoarding.
I just noticed this. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna call this motherfucker out, dude. You have 2,000 manpower. The fuck?
It's a low pop cap. That's unacceptable.
What are you doing? Saving up for an almost Sudan army? Get it!
I would say you can hoard maybe around 70.
He has 600 munitions, motherfucker! Get your almost Sudan army! What the hell? Alright. No one else is hoarding manpower or anything. Jesus. You get artillery. You get almost... Oh. Oh, he is doing the almost Sudan army. Still, what the fuck? Wait, well, Katyushas are, I don't know, kind of powerful. You know what would be even better? Maybe, just maybe, do a little air supremacy strike. Because I guarantee you, one air supremacy thing here, and one of these is dying. Maybe all three. Who knows? They're so close together, it's a good possibility. Nice Panzer IV sneak attack on the Su-76 while it's supporting using artillery. Dude, turn it or not. Or just sacrifice it. That's cool. He's like, the crew's like, we got this. Panzer IV's like, no, you don't. Hey, you could have moved up with your AT gun. You're a little slow on that. Remember how I said in the beginning this would be a clusterfuck? I wasn't kidding. Alright, so let's see. Although that was an interesting attack that they did down there. Panzer IV. Oh, wow, really? Dude. Damn. Just, damn. This guy's blitzing away, but he's blitzing right into this, which is gonna lead him to die. Oh. Well, that's a free Panzer IV. What are you calling in? Light artillery barrage? Wow. Really? You couldn't just walk out of that? You had to retreat. Alright. Well, now you have an armored, a free Panzer IV that you just need to heal. You know, maybe healing the tank first and then jumping in it would have probably been the smarter move. I don't know. That's just my guess. Dude, you have so much munitions. Start calling in that free fuel because I guarantee your allies would use it. Also, more priests. I mean, are you saving up or something? You want to use those? You getting F4? You getting a Sherman army? What are you doing? Like, seriously. Like, good job at least ranking up your major. Again, people will usually go to the front line, try to have the major fire a few shots. It gets him some courage, and he's like, all right, we need 2 planes now. We got this. Doesn't get a single kill. It's just like, he just gets veterancy, though. Assault Gren's coming in. In this scenario, unfortunately, it's worse because, again, they have 2 units that are pretty good fighting infantry. And they can't really kill this thing, so that's bad. But, yeah, you know, I know you're trying to, like, okay, let's put a fuel point down, but I think you're wasting it more in this situation because they keep attacking you and killing it. So, I don't know. Also, while I like this guy's Assault Gren army, and at least how he's been playing it, I'm kind of, I'm kind of just curious why he didn't, like, ask his ally for some flares. I mean, you can tell if you click left-hand side in the game, you can click this and see what you have, or what the enemy or what your allies have. Wow, Panzer IV coming in for the flank and using mortar teams to help clear. Why? Oh, you put these down. Wow, that's pretty... maybe smart? I'm actually not sure. I'm curious. Because what this is going to do is if these mines go off, the entire bridge might explode. Let's see. We're about to see what's happening because I'm assuming time on target will come in. No, doesn't explode. Seems to be pretty good. So this guy, I like how, okay, so Andromeda's finally in the mix. He's like, alright, fuck this. I'm putting it into it. This has gone on way too much. I'm taking out this guy on the right. Which, also, here's something for you. James Bond, your fight is not over here, alright? That's what this guy's for. And although, I love all the pack guns, like, yeah, sure. Your fight's on the left-hand side. Maybe, and this is just me, really? You couldn't put it a little... Alright, hopefully the bombers kill it. But at least he, you know, I was right about that old Sudan army. He's just saving up for a big STG, like, annihilate fest over here. Alright, so let's see if these bombers do anything. Well, they annihilate the AT guns, that's a fact. Bombers almost killed. Think if the bombers were a little closer, that would have annihilated this stuff. But no, they have to put half of them over here, and it didn't even kill all that. It killed 2 AT guns, but, you know, could have been a little bit better. Well, actually, with the AT guns, I mean, it's funny, they killed 2 AT guns. There's still enough there to hold back the M4C Shermans, and we have a Tiger now. We have a Tiger, so I think that out of, like, alright, Nike is doing a pretty bang-up job. Holy God, that's a lot of armor. But the pack guns are just annihilating them because, again, they have no infantry to take these suckers out. And before you say, oh, now they have infantry, yeah, too little too late. Already 2 tanks have blown up and gone to Kingdom Come. Nice shot with the Tiger. Tiger just taking shot after shot. AT guns are like, can we get, I mean, like, yeah, just keep it coming. Was it 3 tanks? 4 tanks? Can we make it 5? Can we make it 5? Light artillery barrage coming in. I'm assuming tying our target over here, which might have been better sooner. Tiger. Alright, can we make it 6? Can we make it 6? Oh, Tiger, one more shot. Oh, main gun's destroyed. 6 tanks in that assault got blown to Kingdom Come. That was, I lost all of his infantry as well. He lost his armored unit in that, I mean, like, earlier in the push. And he still has a Sherman, so that's good. I think he was little giraffe, I swear to God. Get some men or artillery. It's like telling a 5-year-old, do your homework. But Mom, I don't want to. Do your homework now. It's like, God damn it. It's like yelling at them. And it's just for this, like, stupidest stuff. And as I say this, my cat's like running around circles. I'm just like, what the heck? What are you doing? What are you doing in this matter? But no, okay, this is dumb. Like, seriously, if he had like, if he had a Katusha, you would lose all your units. But Ragnar, what have you been? You have a Panther. I mean, you're doing pretty good. Like, wow, poor. I mean, the plane crashed into his mechanized. But other than that, like, he has a good army, and he seems to be the only one focusing on mid. So I'll give him credit where credit's due. Also, wow, really, 3 stars? That's really cool. 3-star Lukes, I'll take it. Also, Panther. I mean, don't get me wrong. Where's that other guy? C.A. Payne? Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. I feel like he's making his own grave over here. I feel like that's what's going on. Maybe a little more anti-infantry in the middle, Ragnar, but yeah, at least you have the... Well, you have almost Sodan. Yeah, I would move that up, and should be fine. Let's see. Your bases are more spread out. Pretty good positions. This one holding a key choke point. So, yeah. Or a... No, it's actually key because it blocks this and it blocks people here. So, yeah. Probably actually going in with your Panther, run him over. Or just send in the guy with a bunch of Soldatans and a King Tiger. That works as well. Man, only if this guy would actually help out more on the left. Like, I'm not saying his pack gun didn't help on the right, but, like, seriously. I mean, helping out mid, just against, you know, more people might be a little bit more helpful. Although, at least that looks like is what you're doing, so good. Also, but, you know, if you tell your units to go in one area and a Katusha comes in, then I have no pity whatsoever for you. Alright, so what should this guy do? Andromeda, I would ask your ally with the majors to do a recon plane and do a better precision bombing strike, or major bombing strike over here, and the rest of them do time on target, just annihilate everything they have over here, and then push, and you could dislodge these guys. Alright. So, anyway, back to Pain. I feel like he's making his own grave. I want to see this backfire. I really do. Because he has no infantry. First, he has mortars. Good luck with that. And I feel like out of anyone, these guys are probably going to annihilate him. Like, real easily. But, yeah. Tiger doing some nice shots on the Sherman. Fortunately, Sherman just cannot stack up. Really, you're killing the AT gun? You don't want to grab it? Just alright. Maybe they're coordinating, or maybe he's a dick. One of the two. I don't know. Hey, dude, if you're going to have an AT gun, here's a funny thought. Move it up, so that way they can start hitting this stuff. Because, you know, that might be helpful. They start hitting guys from a flank. No, just keep it there. That's fine. So, Firefly in the back. Oh, there goes a plane. Nice shot. Tiger gone. Fortunately, the King is still behind, along with the Panther. Oh. Nice shot. Blitzing away the... Oh, damn it. Still gets hit. King Tiger, though, trying to hold. Again, that's the power of the Firefly. Fireflies just snipe armor and do a ton of damage. It's great. Firefly's just hunting him down. Although, again, pack gun line maybe turn this way. Firefly's still giving chase. Well, a couple more shots and that thing is toast. Why would you? There we go. There goes one. Panzerfaust, maybe? Panzerfaust? Panzerfaust? No Panzerfaust. Even though you have 800 munitions. And you do the bombing strike over here. Why? The mortars somehow survive. Of course. Well, at least Panzer IV died. Why would you bomb this? Like, seriously, the fuck? Like, you would kill more shit over here. Ask our recon plane, or pass, and then allow that. Also, little giraffe, my god. Get more units. Nice Tiger, by the way. Well, until the Firefly comes in, it's like, I'm gonna wreck you. 105, I assume? Well, there goes another Stug from the infantry equipped with Piats. We have a King, though, from Ragnar, and his 3-star Luke's is still alive, so good for him. Kind of just trying to help out mid. Yeah, with the King there and all the infantry, there's no way this Firefly is going to stand a chance. He needs to pull back now. I mean, he could probably fire missiles, but in that situation, you're not going to win a long-term fight. The missiles will stun it, maybe an extra shot, but it's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to help you turn the tide. And right now, the Allies went from essentially, like, close to winning this game to... throwing their chances out the window. So how'd they fuck up? Well... They failed to hit this hard point. They gave the enemy too many, like, wow, okay, a lot of Jacksons on the front line, because that's a brilliant idea, with a pack gun line over here. Dude, this guy does the same. You attacked him before. He had a pack gun line. So what are you going to do? Attack him again with armored vehicles. First. Why? Yeah, that's the other problem. They're attacking with their armor where they should be using their strength, which is infantry, to break up this anti-tank shit and then move up. And then use the bombing strike to break this stuff up. Or, again, if we're talking about the two people over here, aka Ling Peng and then not little giraffe, sorry. Frenzied Wolf, time on target to break this stuff up. Time to target there, time on target there. I mean, like, either or, just ignore it. Just ignore it and use your bomb, stuff like that. Just hammer them. Nice time on target strike. Did a little bit against Tiger and definitely took out their other stuff. Like, I just feel like these guys are not coordinating. They don't know what a good attack strategy is. And it's literally throwing shit at the wall, hoping that the wall will come down. When in fact the wall will come down, and then the wall literally comes down on the people, you know, like throwing the stuff. It's like, really? Oh boy, this is just getting sad to watch as they get annihilated. And then like other guys, like, okay, Ling Peng, I know you're trying. I understand that, but oh boy, it is not helping. What are you? Is this firing? Oh my god, it's hitting the goddamn wall. Genius. Just genius. And this guy's a bunch of bunkers for some reason. I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna have a defensible line, have AT guns and stuff over here so you can actually hold them back if they attack with the armor. You're just not doing that. Now this guy's moving up with his infantry, but being held back by the bunkers. I really want to see these mines just turn the tide. Like, but Payne is doing pretty terrible. And I assume he's probably going to get a Tiger Ace soon. Because he thinks like, oh, let's go win me the game. And it's not. I think I pulled GTA right there, but I don't know. Alright. So I think these two players, James Bond and... Wow, really? You lost Jobel Sudan? Alright. Yeah, these two players are probably the worst. And these two are the best. Whereas Frenzied Wolf and... Yeah, probably Frenzied Wolf is just so terrible. Wow, okay, now you start using all that excess stuff. Well, the rest of his teammates are okay at best. Like, I haven't really seen an allied player. Andromeda is probably the closest one with his Fireflies actually do something decently well. But it's just like, he's doing it okay. He's not doing it amazingly. Man, there's a tiger coming through. Maybe you want to turn around? Dude, this tiger's like, I think, wrong area. AT gun's probably going to murder it. There we go. Or Firefly, one of the two. And now the Panther's like, hey, Fireflies, we cool, right? Remember the AT gun line? A good job killing the Panther, but now retreat. Yeah, let's have a bunch of tank destroyers fight the AT line. That's a great idea. Like, I see some coordination on this team. I see no coordination on the allied team. Other than the initial start, I've not seen like a massive counter assault or something to literally break them up. It's really just send their own units to attack, and I feel like that's unfortunately where this game is falling apart. Oh boy. Oh, the Lukes died. Damn it. Well, you know, at least they got pretty high ranked. But hey, at least you got your king. That's a plus. Oh my god, these mortars are still here. You know what? You can actually decommission these for fuel. That'd be 20 fuel, easy. That might be helpful. Oh, what doctrine? Yeah, you went Scavenge Doctrine. I would say this doctrine, I'm gonna say I don't like this doctrine, blah, 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 but the amount of munition stuff you could get off all this for scavenging, I would say it actually would be worth it. Like, how much freaking gear is left behind on this map? Dude, you would make a lot of resources. So getting more off that, probably a good idea. Now you have to do it, but we'll see how all that goes. Firefly's moving back up. Like, this is probably their best guy. Like, honestly. But is he going to turn his side? No. Because he can't make headway any... Well, I take it back. He probably can make headway over here against Payne. Because Payne's absolutely atrocious. But... we'll see. Poor Jagdpanzer. Poor Wow, artillery shots like... and you die. flank coming in from their German I guess other German forces, annihilating those poor Fireflies. And a Jackson to boot. Command Panther helping boost speed and I think it's line of sight, which is why they're able to hit those things. Can they kill? Oh, yep, there goes the fire. Oh, come on, one more hit. And there goes all his Fireflies and pretty much his entire army. And I would say GG. Yeah, the only way I see this is the Allies keep trying to just decap it and just kind of like stay a presence there. But they have so little men. I don't think it's really going to help. I mean, this guy has a couple priests, but he has no front line. So they could literally just send in their army and just move in and kill all this stuff. Like, now they're just switching to an artillery focus. And while that can be effective, that's not what you need right now. That's not how you're losing. You're losing in the armor department. And while it's like, oh, Greyshot, they just had armor. Yeah, but they threw armor at AT guns. This is where the mixed army would have been good. Where, yeah, the Katyushas that would have broken up this stuff. Wow. Oh. And you lose all your entire army because A, you don't retreat them, and B, you put these all together so the Allies know just to keep pummeling this area over and over and over again. This is why you spread it out like Ragnar did. You put one hidden behind a building, another hidden behind this building, another one not really hiding, but kind of in a decent location where it's holding, like, make sure the infantry can't push up. Poor Firefly. Alright, so now Panzer IVs, if you want to do something helpful, blow up the bridge so the Allies can only come through this location and over here. I love how all those Katyushas fired, and I'm not really seeing all that much. Like, they all fired, and this one got 20. Like, this one's been around longer, but they all didn't get all that much. Like, congrats. You're doing so much. You're really helping the team. Oh, yeah. How's that resource thing going? Oh, the Allies are the Allies are losing everything, and the Axis are getting a ton of resources? Wow. I mean, the only good thing I see is this guy putting down all those fuel caps. That's the only reason why you actually have decent resources. And this guy's like, okay, we can't win, so let's just put a bunch of tank traps so they can't come through. Dude, you have to put a lot of tank traps if you want that to happen. Once again, Green showing how, well, Andromeda showing how he can destroy Pain even with less units barely alive. I'm going to fast forward through this part. Because I feel like at this point it's GG, honestly. How many tigers have you deployed? I mean, like, okay, one thing is you keep sacrificing tigers, but the amount of resources you have, I don't see that as necessarily a bad thing. I love how he's keeping his half-damaged Panzer IV there. Like, that's a great idea. Keep it right in front of the enemy base. I mean, sure, you can kill the infantry as they come across the bridge. Okay. What about if that Firefly comes up and starts sniping you? Then you're screwed. Alright, so let's see. Armored push over here. Clear, yeah, they're just clearing everything, which is what I would do. Infantry, just open and clear the AT guns. Oh, please steal the Jackson. Light artillery barrage coming in. I think. Nope, 105. That's great. Kill the Jackson, not, you know, recrewing it and then pulling it back, which would have probably been the smarter plan. Armored push coming in here, just wrecking this guy finally. Probably the bomb strike right here would probably be your best bet, honestly. It's a wow, nice, again, if they're all clumped up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, then just satchel charge and pull every AT gun you have and open fire. That threw the Allies, threw the Axis through a loop, like, we got this, and then they just get overwhelmed. Fireflies chasing down the king. 3-star. Oh, the AT. Well, okay, that was your fault. You should have probably moved the AT gun so they could retreat it. Man, lost a 3-star king. Damn. I love this M4C Sherman. We're gonna put no. Fireflies, we're gonna push up, and the king's like, no. Yeah, let's fast forward. Oh, look, an NG. Alright. Well, at least you're holding. What are you firing at? Why here? Like, hit a hard point. Alright, recon pass. Bombers coming in. Finally use that. Again. A little late because they've already healed everything. And this is still alive. Great positioning on that, by the way. The allies are refocusing. Like, guys, we're going to break them. Even though, of course, they can't even do that. And a combined assault by all... Well, I would say 2. Maybe 3. King's still holding. Firefly's trying to snipe it, though. This is where, like, a Panzerwerfer or Stuka would be great. Trying to go for this point, but even with that, they have to grab both. Well, really? You didn't take that point? Alright, you kind of deserve that. Although that's pain kind of over there, so, eh. Wow, AT line from hell. Hold on. So, like, well, we can't win, so let me just borrow that strategy the enemy keeps doing and just have all AT guns. And then Nykus like, alright, let's just, you know, attack their base or go behind them and kill all their shit in the meantime. Really? This is your ultimate strategy? The counter? Just what the fuck? This is not how you win the game. This is amazing, but this is not how you win the game. I love all these AT guns firing and they can't even hit 3 almost so done. That's incredible. Anyway, they're just moving through, and while you guys have all everything up the front, they're just going to kill everything in your base and whatnot, which I find hilarious. Oh, look, all those priests that you know, had to keep alive. Man, I'm glad you have an armored escort with them, making sure that they stay alive. Oh, wait. Firefly's like, we've made a grave mistake. I'll give it this. While the AT guns were a clever idea, all the armor's in the back, and you're fighting infantry, which is why they're not winning. You need infantry or something to hold back the enemy infantry, and you don't have that, so they're just going to die from a couple of units. So there goes the Stug. All the priests are moving back, so they're out of commission for right now. And they're just going to literally surround the allies. Oh, no. The 18 line here is just going to make sure they can't escape. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a trap. Nykus, no. Oh, that was a nice bounce. Run. Blitz. You can make it. Oh, with this stuff firing at, they're going to have sight. So the Firefly's going to snipe it. But... Oh, look, the infantry is coming in now, and that's going to pretty much be GG. They can turn the packs around, but there's no way they're going to win against Obersoldaten. No way in hell. So, yeah, it's going to be GG. It's going to be pretty much GG. Also, they're turning all their stuff to fight this. And if they really want to win the game, they need to send everything up here. But they're not going to do that, because that would be the smart thing. Let's do the short-term idea and kill the king, and not the long-term idea and take the midpoint. And Fireflies. Wow. I'll give it this. Andromeda's Firefly has been pretty kick-ass, even though they've died a lot over the course of this game. Ragnar coming in with his king, being like, I'm sorry. Let me try to help. Once again, the AT line from hell. You get that? Hashtag easy. Shut the fuck up, James Bond. Shut up. You, of all people, don't have the right. You've lost your base time and time again. You lost all your units. And you saved up to have an Obersoldaten army that failed. Completely. At least this guy had an Assault Grand army that lasted longer than, like... He had 5 guys. Alright, 5 Assault Grands. I'm like, oh, that's gonna die. Nope. They're around for a majority of the game, along with his pack line, and, oh, even though he lost his Tigers, they were at least being pressed in, and then he could just get new ones, because he was holding back that much resources. No, don't compare yourself. Let's look at those resources. Yeah, Andromeda, best player on their team, by far. Low Jaffe, a lot of kills. I'm assuming that was from his artillery. Actually, let me double check. How is that even artillery? Was that even good? Did they even do anything? Alright, a couple kills. So, Giraffe, what'd you do? Oh, your Shermans. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's see. Your Volk squads. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, Ragnar's had the most damage, most kills. Nikes second, and I can believe that. Ragnar, I'm assuming is Tiger. Yeah, 28 kills, and it's almost a done. Like, damn. And remember, he had some decently starred Volk squads before, and they probably got taken out by artillery. But yeah, I mean, Ragnar and Nikes, it's like you guys were playing a completely different game, and then you just happened to be like in the lobby with a bunch of low-level scrubs. And the same thing with the drama, that like you all joined in and were like, we're gonna be in this great game, and then everyone else is shit, and you're just like, oh my god, we're about to lose this game on both sides at one point, and they're just like, oh my god, my teammates are idiots. And the teammates are like, no, we got this, man, we got this. I'm sending all my Obosodan, or I'm sending a huge blob, even though they have a bunch of MGs and AT lines. I got this. I'm going to literally send my armor first. Jackson's, long range. I'm going to send them on the front lines. Their armor will soak up everything. It'll be great. No! No! Just no! So many losses. Unnecessary losses. Like, look at Frenzy Wolf. 51 kills. 51! That's how badly he sucked attacking that line. If you can't win, just make a defensive line, wait for him to push, then counterattack once you beat him back. Don't keep throwing your... Oh my... Yeah. You only captured 1 point Ling. Jesus. Guys, he helped out. Oh boy. 4, 3, 10, 16, 7. Like, you can tell who was the most helpful by how much, like, the importance is. Oh, wow. So, I will say this again. Andromeda, Nikes, I hope I'm saying this right, and Ragnar, great game. So, Andromeda, Ragnar, Nikes. CA Payne, James Bond, Little Giraffe, and Ling. Yeah, get good. Oh, boy. Trade a little bit more in public games. Oh, wow. That was a game. In any case, guys, that's going to be GG. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a good replay, make sure you send that in. I'm looking for good replays after this for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's going to be it. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Greyshot17. I'll see you next time.